We are live.
2, 1. Okay.
We're on. This part can be
Episode framing. Okay.
Okay.
So welcome to episode 1 of our real estate podcast that has yet to have a name, but hopefully upon launch we will have a name.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to be here.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about AI.
Okay. Yeah. I love it. Great topic. Hot topic.
Yes.
Right. We were
Lots
at
of
conference at PAC West just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
AI is a big hot topic.
It is a big hot topic. Hype and fear.
Yeah.
Hype and fear.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing here is I don't think it's not a tool to replace us. And this is what everybody says.
For
We're
sure.
never going to replace the real estate agent. It's a tool, not a replacement for us, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's dive into that. We'll unpack what's actually happening. And right off the bat, real estate's complicated. It's emotional. It's human. AI can support us, but like you said, it's not going to replace a good realtor.
100%, right? I think we've got a lot of misconceptions around and mistrust around AI, I would say, right? We've like the fear of replacement, misinformation, as you said, but it's got major limitations. It's a supercharged calculator with good grammar, in my opinion.
For sure.
Right.
Exactly. Depending on how you use it, it can be wrong. I have had realtors say, oh, look at this great clause I made with ChatGPT, and it sucks. Like it's not, it's not a lawyer either.
Yep.
It's helpful in putting some words together, but sometimes it throws out some totally made up things. And can a consumer rely on it alone? I don't think so. I think that's risky.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of the time, the mistrust comes from the information that's coming from, but it's only as good as what you're putting into it, right? So if we're looking at this in terms of, it doesn't know the Vernon market. We know the Vernon market. It can't tell the difference between Hillview Manor and Ironwood unless we're really guiding it, right?
Yeah, that's like a lot of information to put in. It's only as good as the professional that's using it.
Absolutely, 100%. But I think AI, it is already improving real estate, right? It's saving us time on admin, faster. I use it for CMA prep all the time, and early stage market research. So the basics. And again, it's a tool to help us, not replace us.
Yeah. So for me, using AI, I will write emails. We have to write a lot of difficult emails in a day, or if there's an upset client and that lands on my lap, like putting in the facts and telling ChatGPT, like, put this in an easy to read email. But I still read it. Like I still go over it and I still edit it because I think people can tell.
Yeah.
Too. If it's if you are putting in ChatGPT and copying and pasting, like if the reader uses ChatGPT, they know.
100%, right? I'm the same thing. Same deal. It helps me find trends faster, right? Instead of sifting through a whole bunch of data, I can do that really fast. It can give me a starting point in minutes, right? But I still verify everything that goes in. Garbage in is garbage out, right? And this is what we were learning a lot about too, at the recent conference, is prompting it, giving it its proper prompts. Who are you? What are you? Who are you? What person are you as you're prepping this information for me? So it's speeding up steps. It's helping with the busy work
for sure,
me, right?
Because that frees us up for doing the important things. Like, what does a client want? Negotiating, problem solving,
correct, right?
And walking them through the emotional decisions of real estate.
100%. Not replacing realtors. It's replacing inefficiency.
Yeah, well said. Well said. Where do you think AI is falling short and why realtors matter?
Clear things. It can't walk a property, right? It can't pick out stuff that we pick out when we're walking a property. Zero emotional intelligence. There's no negotiating with AI. You need to tell it what to do. And like real estate is such a human experience. So maybe it'll get there, but it is not will it ever get there? I don't think so.
Yeah. And you said it doesn't negotiate. It doesn't pick up the phone to the realtor on the other side to dig in and find out those things that are going to help put a deal together or not, right? Like it's not making your calls to the other side.
1,000%.
Which is important. We know relationships.
Zero intuition, zero emotion. It doesn't walk into a home and think, oh, wow, this layout feels super good, or this house smells like cats, right? It doesn't do that for us.
They can't smell the cats.
Yeah.
Or like if your seller is getting overwhelmed, we can adjust and soften things and take those human cues from our clients and slow things down, because often real estate feels really fast. And ChatGPT wants to make us faster, and sometimes that's not always the best thing for the client.
1,000%, right? And just think about it. When we're dealing with downsizing, divorce, estate sales, first time buyers, how's the AI going to comfort someone? Build that trust, right? Lay out that ground. I don't know.
Yeah. It's the biggest financial decision in somebody's life. Lots of money involved, lots of emotion involved, and lots of consequences. And interesting, we went to one of the AI presentations for Remax, and they talked about autonomous cars and how people don't trust autonomous cars because they have less forgiveness for machines than they do for people.
100%, right?
So people need the humans.
They need the humans.
Yeah.
But I do believe, there are benefits of realtors using AI responsibly.
Yeah.
Getting answers faster.
Yeah.
Right. Quick and accurate early data.
Sure.
I would say, right.
Yeah.
And AI is definitely great at better communication in terms of, rewriting something for you, drafting something and making it a little more
clear,
point
readable,
form, readable, easy to digest. And it's kind of create a bit more of a tailored experience to your client, right?
And you can tailor your chat bot or your large language model to how Ben treats his clients. Like it'll learn how you speak to your clients and how you compose emails, and like you said, faster responses, clear emails. Like, gosh, it can summarize a CMA beautifully. You can throw in a whole bunch of stuff in no order, and it will summarize it in categories with headers and make a really nice experience for the client on the other side. And that's what we want. We want a great client experience, right?
And I think they appreciate that. Consumers appreciate that, right? The efficiency of AI paired with the experience of a real person who actually understands the market. It's a nice mix, in my opinion.
Yeah, understands the market and understands our niche neighborhood too, right? Like ChatGPT doesn't live in the North Okanagan.
Yeah, totally.
Like it can scan the news articles.
Yeah.
But what about what's not in the news? What about just because you live in this area and you know what's going on and that's not in the news or not? ChatGPT can't pull that.
Yeah.
So it's going to improve the process, not replace that human part of it.
1,000%. Okay, tell me this then, Michelle. Broker owner, the future of AI tools in real estate.
Yeah. So there's lots of marketing stuff. I mean, I've seen a few interesting marketing pieces from you using AI.
Right.
It can do crazy things with marketing. It can take photos and turn it into a video.
Yeah.
Client relationship management systems, so CRMs, for people who don't know that acronym. So a client relationship management system. It can siphon through that and rank your clients so that you know that they're ready to buy based on their activity. That predictive analysis of their online activity, if you're doing a good job using your CRM that are in AI. And just content ideas. Like, we could have gone on ChatGPT and said, hey, give us a topic for talking about AI. And it can spit out our whole script.
100%, right?
There's some ethical considerations, I think, when you're using AI and your client's paying for your services, not for AI and your expertise. And again, I think people still expect that human touch.
Yeah. And I think that's where we're going to see more AI tools. We all need to take the time to figure them out. What works for us, what doesn't work for us. But like things like the predictive pricing, the as you touched on, the CRM, like how that can help with the CRM, even AI assisted marketing, right? Where we can stage a room virtually. We can test different ad angles. There's so much. Oh, well, there's so much untouched. I haven't even, I've gotten into just the bare minimum of where I think it's all going to go. But I think it's all catered to as well what we're all comfortable with, right? How far we want to push it with our clients.
Well, and I think that's where the transparency piece comes in. I get, again, nervous that you virtually stage a room using AI and you're not transparent about that. You could get in big trouble. One, you could get a fine.
Yep.
And two, like misrepresentation, and then clients show up and they're pissed because it's not beautifully staged. And they should know that your realtor is going to verify everything, and that transparency piece, like in everything, like all those videos that come out that have somebody fighting a grizzly or a shark with their bare hands. It'd be nice if it kind of said generated by AI, because those things look really real.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to come down to when are we going to know the truth from fake on there. So we got to be careful with it. But the biggest thing for me is it gives suggestions. Humans make decisions. So we've got to keep that differentiation between the two, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
And I think, again, it comes down to everybody's level, how comfortable they are in how far they take it, right? But as you touched on as well, we've got to, being in the real estate, we can't make things appear as they are not, right? That's big trouble for realtors. So we got to keep it real, where AI can really take that the whole next level. That is absolutely not something we can utilize in the real estate business.
Yeah, without disclaimers.
Misrepresentation, right?
Yeah, without proper disclaimers.
Yeah. So the human touch, I feel, is still the heart of real estate, right? Emotion-based decisions. There's tons of conflict resolution we need to do, market interpretation. And then the big thing for me is trust and relationships. If my clients are receiving from me emails that and everybody's, we're all getting more in tune with it, right? When we receive an email, we go, oh, this was clearly written by AI, right? Or we read a caption on an Instagram post, this is all AI, right? So it's the trust and relationship. I need to keep going. They still need that human touch. So human touch, still the heart of real estate.
Yeah. And you can't do conflict resolution with AI. Like if I'm phoning you and you're on the listing side and I have a buyer and I'm digging you for information and what's the situation and how can we put a deal together, and I'm talking to you on the phone about this, I'm not going like, okay, hang on, I'm going to put what Ben said in ChatGPT so I can get a good like, we still have to have those emotionally intelligent conversations.
Yeah, totally.
And buying and selling, they're both so emotional. They're both so stressful. We've been through it so many times. And people want that reassurance, the strategy, and somebody to have their backs and in their corner.
That is where AI cannot compete. You can't code empathy, negotiation instincts, right? The ability to mediate between family members who disagree. I'm not typing that in and asking chat to give me those solutions as that's coming up when I'm one-on-one with somebody, right?
Although I did see those robots, the like house helper robots, and I get a little bit concerned that maybe they might be able to code empathy one day. I don't know. I hope not. Like, then what?
Absolutely.
But real estate has always evolved.
Yep.
We've seen it in our short time. Look at the realtors who've been around for a long time. They used to have real estate contracts on carbon copies. There's 3 copies.
Press hard.
Press super hard.
Yeah. And I think well said, AI makes us better, but it does not make us unnecessary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And lucky, RE/MAX has Michael Thorne, who's a RE/MAX agent, who's also commissioned by Brian Buffini.
Yep.
Coaching, who's been able to train us along the way. So there's lots of tools and lots of webinars and lots of ways you can get more knowledge about it. And if you're curious and or nervous about it, it's just a tool, and you can use it to enhance your services, or like, you know, maybe get left behind, or maybe just keep doing what you're doing.
I agree, right? It's going to continue to evolve. We're going to keep learning from it. We're going to keep learning with it, interacting with it, adapting. Just make sure our clients, though, are getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Right? And not handing it off to AI.
For sure. And one last thought on that too, when social media came in, and, you know, all the realtors doing all the really great and funny social media stuff, the Don Casas and the Don Defoes, you won't see, you know, Heidi Klein's, the really great realtors who don't even have a Facebook. They are still doing business. You'll still do business if you don't use AI. But are you going to make life easier using it? Maybe.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
1,000%. Good discussion.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
Thanks for having me on, Michelle. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Stay tuned. See you next time.